What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 35 of the Sasha T show. Today, I wanted to go over what the effects have been in the last week of the whole coronavirus and NBA suspending the season so far. So, I wanted to take a look at a couple cards. We're going to go over them, see what price points they're selling for right now and what they were selling before the whole suspension. And then we'll take a look ahead and see, what this can tell us for the future. So I picked out a couple of cards we've talked about many times. First one, Luka Doncic is a Prism rookie number 281, PSA 10, March 15th. It sold for $480, a couple for $480. Just a couple days ago, March 10th, that was a $600 card. So we saw about a 20% decline in his card prices so far since the NBA suspending its season. Next one, Trae Young's Prism rookie number 78 PSA 10, March 15th on eBay. It's been selling for $200. March 10th, it was selling for $230. So we really only saw a 14% decline so far, which I was actually expecting for Trae's to be have a little bit more of an effect so far, but it seems like the market so far is holding relatively firm. Next one, and this is actually one that I thought was going to be way worse too. Zion Williamson's Prism rookie PSA 10, March 15th, it sold for $700. On March 10th, this was an $860 card. So a 19% decline, came down about $160. But this next card is the one actually that we've seen the most decline so far. Ja Morant's Prism rookie PSA 10, March 15th. $300 card, right? Been selling for $300. On March 10th, though, this was a $450 card. So this has been a 34% decline in price. That's a lot. I mean, even from the start, in general, I've talked about this before, all like Zion and Ja stuff. I wasn't buying anything. I thought it was super overpriced. So, I mean, Ja has taken a big hit recently. And then let's look at like the bigger name guys, right? The guys that you're going to pay a premium for their prices. So I picked out LeBron and Giannis. Let's go over Giannis first. Giannis's Prism rookie number 209, PSA 10, March 15th. It's been selling for around $1,900, $19,250, around there. On March 10th, this was a $2,300 card. So about a 17% decline in price. Now let's compare that to LeBron's card. So LeBron James's Topps rookie 111 PSA 10. The last sold was March 14th, so that was it sold for $5,800. On March 10th, it was a $6,500 card. So that was about 11% decline. So out of all these cards we've talked about, actually LeBron has declined the most, and then Trae came in second, basically, which is actually interesting to see. And then Giannis was in third. I mean, we've talked about this before. All-time great guys, they tend to hold values through rough patches, like with the economy and recessions and stuff like that. And with this whole coronavirus and NBA suspending the season, I think we can look at it this two ways, right? This is almost like a micro economic, recession type thing. But if we look at it in terms of the NBA season, this could play out two ways, right? This could just be a prolonged off season, right? Let's say the NBA, they don't even we don't finish the season, right? We start off next season. So we can look at it as a prolonged off season. This is just from right now, March, till basically the beginning of October. It's off season time, and this is when prices are going to tend to decline because you can't watch, sports, right? You can't watch the NBA. Nobody's really talking about it, so prices decline. So we can just look at this as a prolonged off season, or let's say in a month, right, the NBA does come back, prices are just going to go right back up, right? So those are the two ways I'm really looking at it. With the corona right now, from what I've been hearing, I think we're going to have a lot of like quarantines from state to state, from county to county, to city. I think this is really around the beginning. So I don't know really what's going to happen from here, but I really wanted to throw out that those are like the two options to look at it, because it doesn't really look doesn't really feel as bad if you're just thinking, oh, hey, this is just a prolonged off season here, where I can actually, maybe I didn't get the opportunity to sell some of the stuff I wanted to, but now I can go in and buy, some cards for underpriced price points. Which leads me to the strategy that I've been thinking about hard the last couple of days that I wanted to share with you guys. So here it is. The strategy I've been thinking about is right now, since we've seen a decline in their prices, but not that much, especially in those young guns, right? I would say, hey, sell your high risk players, sell your second tier rookie cards, rookies that you're uncertain about, right? I mean, you don't know if they're going to be an all-time great, because the price points haven't dropped significantly yet. I would say go ahead and go sell those right now, and then use all that money to go buy guys that are better long-term investments, like LeBron. The reason is, even LeBron prices and Giannis prices and Jordan prices, all these guys, they're gonna come down within these next couple weeks and month, maybe even longer if this whole thing turns out to be a little goes on for longer. Those guys, Giannis, even Luka, when Luka prices comes down, right? Those guys, you can go in, right? You can come in right now, sell off your young guys, and I'm telling you, within the next month or so, I think the market's really gonna soften up, and you can use that money to go in and buy big time guys, even for baseball, like Trout, soccer, Ronaldo, Messi, and like let's say Trae Young. You have a lot of Trae Young. This is what I've been thinking about a while. Even if the NBA comes back this year, the Hawks aren't going to make the playoffs, and it'll probably be like a shortened. It'll probably head in straight to the playoffs if they do come back. So basically, Trae's out till basically next year, if you think about it that way. So you can actually go sell off some of your trays right now. I'm not saying sell off all of them, but you can even sell off some of your trays right now for $200, and then I guarantee in the next couple of weeks those prices are going to come down a bit, and you can actually go and rebuy it. So I really think that take a hard look at your cards, or let's say you don't have any cards. Let's say you don't have any cards at all. I would wait for the next couple of weeks to really see where the market goes, because I really think that we're just going to see a continued decline until the NBA does come back. So that's the strategy I've been talking about a lot. Sell your young guys and use that money within the next couple of weeks and months to go after higher end big name cards, because when those prices will decline as well, and right when the NBA season starts back up again, they're going to shoot back up right where it was before. So I think this gives you the best opportunity to maximize your return on investment and actually use this whole situation of the suspension and the virus and everything actually to your advantage. A lot of people right now, they're not looking at that way, but I really want to emphasize, look at this as an opportunity for you guys to actually buy some cards for undervalued price points, because I think that's the best way to go about it right now. So that's all I want to talk about today. That's literally it. I just want you guys to focus on that. Do your research, do your homework, and you will be able to use this time period as actually an opportunity. So you guys probably know me from my Instagram page at Full Trading Cards. It's your boy Sasha. I appreciate you guys listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And then if you're listening on Spotify, please follow me on there. I'd appreciate it a ton. All right, I'll see you guys next time.